Hey, this is Dean Norris. Double J, love your face.
And there he is, the man. You know, do you ever get tired of Breaking Bad questions?
No, I don't.
Oh, great, because we have a lot.
I love that. I love that show so much, man. I couldn't get tired of it.
You know, last night I was looking up some information on you, and I found a website that did an entire article on your best tweets, and it was titled 10 Surprisingly Funny Tweets from Dean Norris, right?
Oh my gosh, this has to be good.
And I would tell everybody listening, if you don't follow Dean Norris on Twitter, it's Dean J. Norris.
Yeah.
You are brutally honest on Twitter.
I get in a little trouble sometimes. But
do people ever tell you that you need to be PC or you need to tone it down a little?
Yes, all the time. Yeah.
Who tells you that you have to tone it down?
You know, if I'm, the corporate overlords that try to control me, those are the ones.
On Breaking Bad, you were my dad's favorite character, but I want to see if you can guess why you were my dad's favorite character.
Because he likes really good-looking guys.
Me and you, Dean, look a lot alike, so I'm going to go with that's probably the right answer. But
Ding, 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 ding.
no, my dad, from the very first time he watched the show, fell in love with that sinister laugh that you do. You know, my dad says, he goes, I don't know how to describe it because it's like a snicker. It's kind of like an F-U type laugh. But he goes, there's just something about Dean Norris's laugh that I absolutely love. And he didn't watch Breaking Bad for Bryan Cranston. He didn't watch it for Stephen Michael Quesada. He watched it because of you.
He's got great taste, man.
When Breaking Bad was filming, did you ever go home? Did you watch these episodes at home with like friends, family?
You know, I did. I actually, and they were available to us like beforehand.
Right.
But I was really kind of obsessed with watching it on Sunday night with everybody else at the same time. Something about the kind of water cooler aspect of it. I wanted to watch it when everybody else was watching it, you know?
So you really had no idea about how the episode was actually put together.
That's right, exactly. And it would change a lot, you know? So I would see the first time I would see them is when they would air, like on Sunday night, whatever, 10 o'clock, I would watch them.
Now, did you charge people an entrance fee into your house? Because that's what I would have done. I would have said, listen, you want to come watch with the big D Norris? You are going to, you know what, actually, I probably shouldn't say big D, huh? If you just tuned into the program, Dean Norris is on the show, and we'll get to this. He is in town for a great cause, voter registration drive, and also a campaign fundraiser for our buddy Stephen Michael Quesada, which we'll talk about in a second. Lindsay, you had a question?
So when you watch back the episodes, were you rooting for Walt or were you rooting for your character?
Yeah, no, man, I rooted for my character. I never got people that, I mean, he was such a great character, the Walter White, that I got why people liked that character.
Right.
But, I mean, you know, he was a psychopath. He killed kids at some point. So I'm not sure how people rooted for that guy.
Yeah, isn't it funny that, like, in real life, you kill a kid and you do the kind of stuff that Walter White was doing? Like, you're a disgusting, horrible person.
Right.
Like, at the beginning, he was killing the bad guys. But, like, by midway, man, he was like, kids were dying. You know?
Yeah, it was like all downhill.
Well, I would like to say, I'm part of the Breaking Bad fam bam.
Right.
No, so I was an extra on Breaking Bad, and I remember the day we were filming. It was the day that Jesse jumped into your van. He used the payphone to call White. We filmed it in downtown Albuquerque at the plaza, and this was the first time that he came to you and wanted to become a snitch.
All right. Okay.
When you found out that storyline, did you know about that ahead of time that he was going to do that?
I mean, we knew about everything approximately 2 weeks ahead of time, and that was about it.
Did you ever want to go to Vince and go, hey, listen, I don't think we should take that road with this character. Maybe we could try this.
Yeah. You know, I never went, everybody else went in the writer's room and tried to talk about this, and I never did. I'm like, there's 7 like really genius guys writing the show. What do I got to offer? You know what I'm saying? Whatever they think's the right way to go, I'm going with it. So no, I never pitched one way or the other, man. I thought anything that came along in the script, I thought was just fantastic. So
in the episode that you died, did you know ahead of time that was going to be kaputs for you?
I knew that 2 years ahead of time because we sat down and mapped out the whole last couple seasons.
So did you want it to go a different way? Because you died without fully getting to expose Walter White. Like, you found it out and you didn't get to take in all the benefits of it. So were you
Yeah.
upset that your character didn't get that?
No, I loved it. Ben Skilligan sat down with me and said, "Hey, man, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Right around the last 2 episodes, this is going to happen, but you're going to die like a man."
You're going to die with your dignity.
Yeah, he said, "You're going to die with your dignity." And I said, "All right, that's the best I can ask for."
I remember the episode when you and Gomi died.
Yeah.
My wife had tears in her eyes, and I looked at her and I said, "You realize Steven and Dean aren't dead?" Like, and she's like, "I know, it is so sad the way it happened." And then, but when Walt was staring at you, laying on the ground, it's such an emotional scene.
Right. It's the biggest scene to me.
And my wife was just like, "Oh my God." And the scene where you confront Walt and you tell him in the restaurant and then he slides you the DVD. Oh my God. Like the writing on that was just so genius because every time you think, I know what's going to happen, you go, holy crap, that's not what happened at all.
Right.
Yeah, that was great about that show. That guacamole was really good, too. I'm going to get some of that in it while I'm in Albuquerque.
Hey, you know what? I read a story that the guy that had the beard that made a lot of commotion, he was like working in the background on Breaking Bad. Is it true that the reason he got the part was because he played a round of golf with you and Stephen Michael Quesada, and that's how he ended up getting the part?
Yeah, he played more than a round. We used to play all the time. We had kind of a regular group that would play every Thursday, Friday, I forgot what it was. And he was one of the guys, and he said, "Hey, man, I'm retired for a while. Anyway, I can get on the show." We got him on the show, and he was great.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got to pick up golf then.
Yeah. In fact, we're playing. There's also a YDI charity we're playing in tomorrow as well. So maybe he'll be there. I don't know.
Oh, really? Well, thanks, Stephen Michael Quesada, for telling me about it. See, me and Stephen go golfing up at Buffalo Thunder. We go golfing at Arroyo del Oso. He failed to mention the golf tournament to me.
No,
Thanks,
now
Stephen.
You started a bro fight.
Yeah, way to go. And now I'm going to have to bust his chops.
There you go. Get him.
One question before we get to the most important thing and the whole reason you're on the show is, speaking of golf, do you have a favorite golf course here in New Mexico? Because you were out here for such a long time.
I love the university course. We used to play all of them, so I can't really say my favorite one. We would rotate and had a blast at all of them.
Now, speaking about being in Albuquerque, you're actually in town today, right?
Yes.
Today and tomorrow on a voter registration drive. Let's talk about this. This is today at Los Pollos Hermanos, a.k.a. Twisters, on Isleta Boulevard. You and Stephen Michael Quesada, who played Gomi, will both be out there, right?
That's right. We'll be out there hoping to sign up some people to get out and vote.
I know this is rude, but who did you vote for in the last
No,
one?
you can't ask him that.
Yes, I can.
You don't have to answer that.
Dean, answer the question.
You know, I vote for the right guy. We'll put it that way.
There it is. Plus, there's a big campaign fundraiser reception. Now, this is tonight as well, correct?
That's tonight as well. I think it's called the Rio Bravo Brewery at 7:30ish.
Right.
So we'll be doing. I wish they had some Schrader Brow there, but I don't know if they did yet.
Well, they better.
We'll be there, and then the tournament, charity golf tournament tomorrow. YDI.
Oh, wow, you guys are doing a lot.
Well, since Steven didn't invite me to his golf tournament, I'll ask you, what time is the golf tournament tomorrow morning? I might get sick.
Too early in the morning, I can tell you that.
He's all, I'm going to be hungover from tonight, man. I can promise you that. Big campaign fundraiser. Stephen Michael Quesada for County Commissioner District 2. Dean Norris and both Stephen will be there. If you want to meet them, you can head on over again to Twisters, 4275 Isleta Boulevard Southwest. And then tonight, 7:30 p.m. at the Rio Bravo Brewery on 2nd Street.
That's right. We'll be there and having a good time and hope to see a lot of people there.
His name is Dean Norris. Tell everybody once again how they can follow you on Instagram and Twitter.
It's at Dean J, middle name J for Joe, Norris. Dean J. Norris. And it's the same on Instagram. Yeah, and if you go back a little bit, you get some of the funny ones. You know, sometimes I have to promote stuff. Sometimes I get to say funny stuff.
Dean Norris, we'll see you tonight here in Albuquerque. Thanks, brother. We appreciate you stopping by.
All right, man. Thank you.
And that's how it's done.
Wake up, wake up. Wake up with Double J in the morning. Weekdays 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Power 106.7.